just a moment as I close out this thing. Go away. Shoo. They don't need to see that. Shoo. They don't need to see that either. Okay, there we go. All the things you're not supposed to see are not on screen anymore. There's no reason to worry. Chat, say nothing.
Not me quickly trying to get to the stream so I can see what he's talking about.
No, that's fine.
I'll be a fucking dragon on there.
Nah.
What?
Anyways. Everybody ready?
Probably a fucking dragon.
Are
Yeah.
we ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Is Grin here?
I'm gonna take the silence as a no.
Damn it, Grint. Damn
Grin's gonna be a minute. He does have to run and go do something, and then...
it. Secondary, damn it, Grint. Anyways, so you want to do the recap while we wait?
Yeah, I will do the recap. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
So yeah, we got our asses kicked by kobolds, and we barely fucking survived. And we dragged ourselves down a little tunnel, and Ellie, on no doubt, decides to keep crawling through said tunnel to make sure that there's nothing coming from the other side. It is too small for everyone else to fit out of. There is, I don't know, not the cave on the other side. You know, the promise of no kobolds and freedom. And I came back. And we're trying to finish a long rest. I mean, short rest. Yeah.
Long rest for some of us.
Long rest for the 3, a short rest for me.
Oh.
So, that's, yes, I heard you. Thank you, sorry. Be careful, Dress Dave. Hope you like me.
Okay.
I can still dig in the dark. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the recap. And, yeah.
You have one advantage.
Okay. Cool. I was like, I'm trying to think of this. Was there anything else?
Debating if I should be mad that you're streaming or not, I just don't think I care.
No, if you want me to, I'll shut it off.
No, like I said, I don't think I give a
actually
shit.
will.
I don't. Tell Lulu I said hi.
Oh, is she watching?
I don't
I've got
fucking
someone.
know.
I've got Corvus watching.
So the only reason I knew you were streaming is because apparently I had your Twitch still running in a separate tab.
Oh, that is hilarious. I mean, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. I
Keep it running.
Anyways, Beishra,
Yes.
my friend, mi amigo. I need to still check. And just so everybody knows, whether or not you get a long rest is entirely determined by if this passes or fails.
Okay, so which one of my hundreds of dice should I use?
You...
The one that rolls low, because it'd be funny.
Paneling? It's green ones. It's like neon green. Like limey green.
Oh, the glow-in-the-dark ones?
Yes, those ones. Those ones.
Alright, you've chosen our fate.
Alright.
With a +5, that's a 15 total.
15 total, you say? Okay.
What was everybody else's stealth rolls?
32. So, suck my
Well, I meant the guy wearing heavy armor.
Good at all.
Do what?
Not good at all.
Okay. So I mean, I did a little bit above, middle of the road, so maybe that'll help.
And you got a 20, either a 20 or 22, and I got a 32.
Anyways,
So yeah.
who's taking first watch?
I will.
Cool.
Considering if I'm taking the first watch, wouldn't this be when Ellie was still away, or has she already come back?
This will be right when she comes back.
Okay, because I would stay up while she's gone. So,
Long time, bro.
Everybody sees that Ellie came back. She reported what she found, and this is where the first watch will happen.
okay, I'll still take first watch.
Alrighty. Everybody else takes a nap. Beishra, would you like to make a perception check?
While I'm taking my watch, I'm gonna go over all of my healer supplies and cry a little bit with how many supplies I have left, which is not a lot.
Didn't need them.
Oh, because you have 40 something. That'll be plenty while we're in this cave.
Mhm.
Almost in single digits, people.
We're not fighting the dragon, right? We're leaving.
But you've come this far.
I need to hear
Wha-
those words.
Master of the dungeon, perception check, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 19.
19. Alright. As you sit back, you catch your breath, you patch up a couple wounds here and there, and just all in all try to calm your nerves. You can hear the sounds of yipping and chittering down the pathway, and every time there's a slight shift in the shadows, or when the wind comes through the tunnel at just the right way, it causes you to jump a little bit. But to the best of your knowledge, you're still safe.
Rifle through bottles and all my different salves and bandages and stuff. Just see something move, just fucking hate kobolds.
Each one assist.
Fucking hate kobolds.
Damn, gold
Eh.
racism goes hard in this campaign.
Whoever's next, I'm gonna like kick him in the shin a little bit. Just, hey, wake up.
Well, you can pick anyone that isn't Silk or Grin.
Well, that just leaves one. So,
Brand isn't here, douchebag.
so Tato feels like a little tink, 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 tink,
Yes.
tink.
What do you want?
Shh, quiet.
Come to sleep here.
Yeah, well, wake the fuck up. It's time for your watch. We're good. I think I saw some shit moving in the shadows, but nothing got close. Also, I can't see dick in the dark.
God damn
You don't need to see a dick in the dark, you need to see kobolds in the dark.
it.
Alright. Why is he trying to keep us in the dark?
Fucking Tato opens his eyes and there's kobolds everywhere. Just from his face.
Suddenly,
Just they're all
kobold.
looking down like, what are you guys doing here?
Baisher's over top of Tato. It's like, everything's fine, it's clear. I thought I saw some stuff moving, but I don't have good dark vision. Have a good watch.
I'm sick of this
Just-
shit. Immediate nap.
Just off in the distance, there's like 60 sets of eyes just staring at us. Like, what do you mean it's all clear?
They all blink in unison.
No, like a wave at a stadium. Just clink, 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 clink.
Grin is back.
I imagine it'd be better if just like in random spots, half of them blink, and then when those eyes open, the other ones blink.
Oh yeah, that would be worse. That would absolutely be worse.
They Actually, no, they wink, and then the other eye winks after the other one.
That's what he was saying.
Just psychological warfare. Just like,
It's like
We're here,
it's like
folks.
it's like a few of them wink their left eye and a few of them wink their right eye, but at the same time, and then in random intervals they wink the other eye, and then in unison they wink different eyes. So it goes like dark, glinty, random splatters, and then dark in unison. Tink tink, Tato, wake up. Tink tink.
yep. Tato, do you take watch?
Yep.
You sure? I mean, there's a chance that there's no reason to.
There's a very good chance there's no reason to.
There's also a very good chance there's a big reason to.
But I digress. Could I get a perception check?
Yeah. One moment.
Can you get one? Yes. Am I gonna give it to you? Fuck no.
No, bro.
I mean,
Gosh, it's just the old TikTok. I need you to make a death saving throw. The DM doesn't know that I know this trick. Go fuck you.
I like that trick. I like that trick a lot.
you said perception, right?
Yep.
12. You gotta love it.
You look up the pathway you came. You look down the pathway that Ellie went. You don't see nothing. You don't hear nothing. You are free to do whatever you want during your shift.
I'm gonna tend to my weapons and armor. I'm gonna try and keep watch the best I can without falling asleep. I've been beat to crud. Really, that's so stupid.
Get
Ah.
get through your watch. It's time to wake up the next guy.
Yep.
Win.
Hmm.
It's your turn.
Because it's time to wake up the next guy. Definitely not me. Ellie has his classes. Do not fucking wake me up.
Dude, for Ellie's also
Ellie-
not getting a long rest.
Ellie's only getting a like a partial sleep, so I mean,
Ellie's
she's
getting
not
a
even
short
gonna get a full rest.
Ellie's getting a short rest unless she takes a watch and then she gets fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my turn to take a short rest, watching.
Yep.
Perception check, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Got advantage on these, but advantage on these, so it didn't matter too much.
13, huh?
How did the guy who can't see in the dark get the highest perception check out of the group?
I rolled a 4 and a 7.
Tired.
They EP. Anyways, you look down the way you came, you look up the way Ellie went, you don't see anything, you're free to your own devices for 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours, do whatever you want.
I see a sleeping base strip.
You do see a sleeping base shop.
I see a little potion.
Wait, who gave you that?
Don't worry about it.
Damn it, old lady!
Can-
I just wanna keep watch.
you can do that if you want. You have to deal with the consequences of it when he wakes up.
First person I see is gonna be you.
Oh god.
About to get real X-rated in this bitch. I'm gonna grab a hold of them snakes.
Okay, 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 okay.
Alright,
okay.
Be careful with Jeremy.
Oh no! Jeremy safe. Jeremy safe.
Just reminded me of a fucking like I think it was Robot Chicken skit. Why the fuck is the T-Rex chasing us for 3 fucking days? Alright, promise me you're not gonna be mad. Why would I be mad? Just promise me you're not gonna be mad. What did you do? Just promise me you're not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad. So I was scared we were gonna get attacked, so I might have covered our clothing with dinosaur pheromones.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And that
Cut
was
to the T-Rex. Cut to the T-Rex chasing them with a raging heart on.
I honestly I don't remember if there was anything after that in the skit. I just remember that.
I don't know. I've never seen that skit. I love Robot Chicken. Never seen that
It
skit.
might not have been
but
Robot Chicken.
I-
It was like one of those Adult Swim fucking skit shows. From when I was, a very small entity.
Don't age drop yourself there, young blood.
Well, look, I can make jokes about dinosaurs, but I wasn't there to see them, unlike some of you.
No, honestly, I was around for the tail
Dinosaurs
end
was
of the
awesome,
dinosaurs,
alright?
but
That's what all the cool ones
Tato
were.
was there for all of it.
You staffers have no idea how fun it was riding dinosaurs.
Exactly.
Thank you. I love you.
It's a Stegosaurus.
You know
Anyway.
what? All the age jokes aside, I'm pretty fucking sure that if I were to grow my hair out, I would have more gray hair than all of you combined.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, just because your joking gives you gray hair and mine didn't.
No,
He's not.
no, motherfucker. I've had gray hair since I was 16 years old.
But hey,
Genetics hates me.
but hey,
I think
you
that-
know what? Even if you do have more gray hair than me, I can let my hair grow out and I'll still have 2 functioning feet.
Oh,
It's gonna be back.
It's been a minute. Ooh, that hit hard. It's been a minute. You know what? I'm gonna take my I'm gonna take my peg leg and shove it up your ass all the way to the kneecap.
That was good.
By the way, my foot don't bend, so it's going in wide.
God damn it.
Clovis, I
Yeah.
gotta give you a personal high five.
That's good.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna join that high five on that one. That was actually.
I'll take a bow. I've peaked for the night.
Like, that was so unexpected. I thought you
It
were gonna
was.
a bald spot joke. No, you went straight for the fuck out.
Yeah, no. It was going for the hair, cause I'm also bald. But no, you went for the foot, man. That was kudos, brother. Kudos.
Oh, you always gotta keep them guessing. anyways, we're here to play D&D, not roast tank.
You know,
Can't we-
I could make fat jokes, but I don't. Okay.
I don't give a shit.
I know the peg leg ones
Take
were a
could
lot
make it
funnier.
about every single one of us too. Jesus Christ.
I'm actually
I'm not
kind of
just
mad.
Just making eat more than all of us and still stay skinny.
Oh,
I know, right?
I'm actually,
Fucking asshole.
I'm actually kind of mad. Over the last year, I had lost like 30 to 40 pounds. I started working at Taco Bell and I gained 5.
Oh no.
Just by the proximity.
It's been a week.
Listen, they give you a free meal a day, bro.
No, it's not even like because I was there for interviews and stuff before that, so it's not like it's been like.
So you're like,
three.
I'm already here. Might as well eat something too.
Well, no, they're like, hey, you're gonna have to wait. You want something to eat, and they're like, yeah, here you go. Here, have a fucking chalupa. And you know how many calories are in a fucking chalupa?
That's how they
there's more calories in a chalupa than I think you're supposed to eat in a day.
Is there more calories in a chalupa than an MRE?
No.
Probably
Probably
not, but you're supposed to like eat an MRE over the course of like 2 days.
2 days, yeah. It's supposed to be standard 2 days. It's a little more than 2 days.
How many
That's 2 days with snacks.
calories are
I
in
know nothing about Taco Bell because I don't eat there.
But I don't blame you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the food's not that good.
Bro, I will, like, the little party pack thing of, like, soft tacos and the Doritos, I will smash the entire fucking thing to myself. As long as I got some Diablo sauce.
Alright. So, there is 400, so not as many as I thought, but there's 410 calories in a chalupa. Or there's 820 calories in a chalupa, depending on who you ask.
I can do that in a bite.
Fucking.
But no, that's like, what is it? You're supposed to eat 2,000 calories in a day?
Yeah. something
Okay,
like
so
that.
that's like half your fucking calories. It's like half.
No.
Going off the big number.
The 2,000 calories in a day thing is if you're trying to lose weight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like that's like if you're watching your calorie intake. And that's for like the average person. Every single person is different.
Yeah.
Like some people, if they're trying to lose weight, might eat 10,000 calories in a day. Some people might only eat 1,500. Like that's completely dependent on the individual.
Okay, we're getting like way too off topic.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
rein
yeah,
us
yeah.
back in now. Alright. So anyways, everybody but Silk gets a long rest. Silk, you get a
God.
short rest.
Sounds lovely.
Don't get
Very
too
happy
excited.
with this. Oh, good. Okay, but you said short rest. Okay, I'm gonna take all my fucking hit die because fuck you, Porthos.
Don't use more than you need.
All
Don't
of
use.
them. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of them. I will take that into account.
Yeah, you only probably need about half of them.
I have a random question.
42.
The random
Yeah.
answer for that.
Well, actually, that would answer the question I asked. If I'd ask it.
Okay.
Are there any dead kobolds around?
No, not in this area.
Okay. Well, then 42 is the wrong answer.
Okay.
I feel much better, guys. You know, I'm very revitalized.
I'm coming for those hit points.
I'll cry. Alright, there's my short rest. And I have some.
Just saying, above game, I have 14 uses of my healer's kit left.
Fine for the dragon.
No! We are. No!
Here, let me just hand Ellie both of my potions of invisibility.
Listen, Ellie can just fucking nope out of here so fast. And just.
Can you lift the boulder?
No, I
cannot.
don't need to. I don't, but I
But,
can,
yeah.
I can pretend you guys never existed and fucking.
She can just wash her hands of you.
I really can.
Doesn't
Above game and in Baisha's voice, you owe me your life.
I do. I'm staying, I promise.
also, Ellie's the only one that can technically leave this place.
Yeah, true, because of the cobalt tunnels.
I literally found an exit.
Good luck in the
Wow.
labyrinth. No, that's fair.
So the Ellie path is forwards.
You all gather up your stuff. You start going down the pathway, going forward. You make it about 30 feet before you're met with what looks to be several skulls and helmets currently sat atop pikes.
Okay. Sounds like a fun time.
Those weren't there
I'm-
when you came this way.
human?
They look to have been humanoid.
Being a purveyor of bones, could I tell the difference between like human, elf, dwarf, halfling?
Make a medicine check.
Okay. Because I'm looking for something specific, and if they got it, I'm gonna take it. That would be a 23.
23.
Sorry, 22.
22. Alright. As you're kind of looking over them, for the most part, they appear to be humanoid, but as you lift one up, judging by the bone density, it's a lot heavier than the other ones, and it's kind of compacted a little bit. And that one you would know would be a dwarf.
Was hoping for a halfling or a gnome, but dwarf will do. So I'm gonna pull the helmet off, grab the skull, just pull it off the pike, put it in my bag.
Alright. You yoink a skull.
And then I'm also gonna take the pike.
Alright. It's more of a like a spear, just a sharpened stick, but it could function as a pike.
Can I use it as a javelin?
It's not very aerodynamic, but sure.
I was like, I'm looking for things to throw. I have no ranged options.
Range is overrated.
I mean, if you and the sharpshooter do their job correctly, no, I don't need range.
I can do my job great now. Fantastic.
What do you mean correctly?
It wasn't a stab. It was just an in general comment.
It felt like a stab.
Felt like a stab though. Oh my God.
It was not a stab. It was not a stab. Y'all did great in the last fight. No jokes, no shade, no nothing. It was a general statement, I swear.
I am
'Cause-
also fucking out of range though.
Look,
Okay.
if I do my job correctly, no one dies. Okay?
Yeah, I am, however, running out of range options pretty quickly at the moment, so...
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Corvus, when I got the Inquisitor's pistol, how many bullets would I have gotten on me out of his pockets? Just a question. I don't theoretical.
Well, if I remember correctly, didn't we give Enyo all of the bullets out of the Inquisitor's pocket?
No, you gave him all of the bullets out of everyone else's pockets, not the
Okay.
Inquisitor's.
Because I
Um,
didn't...
He never searched the Inquisitor.
Alright, well, I don't have that written down in my notes. I'm just gonna roll
It's
for
fine,
it.
don't worry about it. He had nothing. That's okay.
No, because the Inquisitor would have some ammo. 10 shots.
10? Okay, Enyo, I will hand you 10 bullets. And kind of just... I'm not even gonna look you in the eye, I'm just gonna hand you 10 bullets.
Wait, thanks.
In game, as we're quietly having this conversation, Beatrice was just like, no, I wasn't being rude. I was just saying, if everybody does their job correctly, I won't need to throw anything, but I kind of wanted the pike.
Just in
I
case.
will also hand one dagger to Aisha.
Make sure you have a knife.
I'm going to pull out another dagger, and I think, and say, did you give me this, or did Inyu?
I think I did. That was cool.
As I grab the other one, and now I have two daggers, and I'm just gonna look at the two of you, like, do you want them back?
No. I'd rather you have some throwing stuff in case we, you know, run into something that flies like a dragon.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look at the dagger and just be like, it's like a toothpick, but
You guys can have them back. I will use them to the best of my ability, if not.
I'm gonna pull out a cobalt pistol. Like, I got this.
Cobalt pistol. A fucking cobalt pistol.
Ah, cool. I throw a sharp piece of metal at something, and you fire at a high velocity metal at something. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
So-
called double tap.
Okay, now here's the question. Do we continue in the cave and try and fight a dragon and get any more cobalt ammo?
I mean, we killed so many kobolds while we've been here.
That's a couple more, right?
I still have more.
I'm not saying what's a couple more. I'm saying we could leave and tell the town that fuck that cave. Good luck with the dragon.
No, this is a catastrophic amount of cobalt. If these kobolds were to,
You know,
Sorry,
decide to
and
go
attack the
raid
town,
something.
like,
Yeah.
they're kind of fucked. Like, there's no warning them. Like, it's either we solve this issue or we completely ignore it and pretend we didn't see it.
And from the looks of things, it looks like we made it a lot farther than most people thought.
Just looking at the skulls.
Also, on the reverse, I'm gonna pull out the dwarf skull. Maybe they weren't as good as us.
Maybe they're only level 3.
At least it's gonna think back to the last 24 hours. Or as lucky as us. Because we weren't good either.
Right, look, scraping by is still getting by, okay?
I have like 2 lives left.
Excuse me.
That's a generous estimation.
While Ellie has her like head poked out of my my pack that's sitting on my chest, I'm just gonna pat her on the head. Like, well, hopefully you don't need any more. And also, I'm pretty sure I've taken 3 of those myself.
Probably. Oh shit! I think I might be negative. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so still pushing forward? Either way, we gotta get out of here. And there's
That's in some capacity we need to leave here, yes. Whether that's in a bag or in a turd or victorious.
Alright, let's keep going.
Alright, as you guys enter back into the nursery cave.
Where's this piece? Oh, hold on. What do y'all think? We are going to probably one of the more dangerous parts again.
Now we do have a place to go back and rest at.
That's probably never gonna happen ever again in the history of ever.
I mean, I feel great.
It's a loosely safe area. Okay, let's be honest.
Loosely safe is better than not safe.
I mean,
You are correct.
it is safe in the sense of you are a GI in the middle of the Vietnam jungle during the war.
So as long as you keep an eye out,
They're the
yeah,
trees.
it's safe.
And listen, it's safe, 100% safe for Ellie. The rest of you think it's
There's a lot of selfishness going on right now. I feel like we should just keep talking about it.
We just need to get away from the hole that's very...
Where did Ellie go? Why is the paladin wearing a cat skin cloak? I was told it needs to be hidden better.
It's literally just like a shoulder shawl, not a cloak.
Completely like half a shoulder.
Well, I mean, of course it would help you, sneak around better. It's made out of hide. It was terrible. You should all feel bad for laughing at that, and I should feel bad for saying it.
Laugh at it.
Grin's like, I never laugh.
Grin's like, I knew that joke fucking sucked.
I have standards, and mine aren't that.
Oh.
And Anyways, we're in the nursery. Where are we going?
Well, I'm here, so yeah. Question on in this case: are we going back towards? Okay, this is the question: are we going back towards the way that we came from, or with the boulder? And I think there's actually two other paths we haven't taken.
I think there's only one other one out of the nursery.
Yeah.
No, not out of the nursery. Further back.
I think there was another path.
No, there were two other paths you could have taken.
Oh, should we?
Yeah, no.
So-
However,
so-
the boulder's
so-
in the way.
Well,
Oh, okay.
okay,
stop,
okay.
stop.
Hold on. So from the nursery, there are 3 or 4 paths out of the nursery.
There are 3 paths out of the nursery.
Okay, so there's one we haven't taken.
Yes.
Right, and that's where they took the eggs, so it's probably going to be there.
I'm looking around. Did they take the rest of the eggs while we were gone?
Any eggs that were salvageable are no longer there.
But were there eggs when we left, and now there are less?
Yes.
Fuck.
I still have one, guys. Don't worry.
It'll be fine. We got this. It's great. You took an egg.
I forgot he stole an egg.
I forgot he took an egg too. I'm mad.
Why?
Oh.
Why do you have an egg?
Cobalt daycare.
Oh, we're launching a daycare now. Yeah. Here. Since you want a day, I'm just gonna hand him the baby dragon.
Hey. No.
I don't want my own rules.
Just like as you pass over the dragon, just Basra's hands are gonna like grab it and like put it back on his shoulder, and then it starts like chomping at his ear.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I won't make all of it baby dragon, alright?
I want my own lizard.
This is a baby dragon, a baby kobold. It's like, which one of you is the dragon? And raise them like that.
I don't know what it is about Bromson, but every time I have a party in Bromson, they always want to adopt a bunch of bullshit.
I didn't want to adopt a dragon.
Well, you didn't
but
adopt
apparently
that.
I birthed one.
Yeah, there was no adoption.
I mean, we
there.
can kill it and we don't have to carry it around.
Hey,
It's not wrong.
Hey! You're hired help. Shut up.
Yeah, no, I didn't pay you 5 gold for that.
He pulled that card.
You back up.
Oh, right.
Don't talk to me about my kid.
So, well, fine. What do you want me to do? Fucking juggle it?
No.
And that's your dragon. I'm talking about my egg.
Yeah. Actually, no, I want you to go put it back. Just put it back. Actually, no, we'll take it to where the rest of the eggs are. And so
Maybe we can use it as a bargaining option.
a single egg.
I mean, it's
I mean,
more
there
than what we have in here.
What color is the dragon?
Red.
Paint it red.
No.
I put a
Also, we don't have paint. Also, do we have bonds?
I'm just gonna take out a dagger. That's cool. That's
I have gunpowder now. Bullets. I made it one time. I got the idea. It's an egg bomb.
okay. No egg bomb. Let's keep moving.
Anyways, are we going the way we haven't gone before, or what?
I don't know. I think that's the general.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
go the way we haven't gone before, because the,
Quietly, stealthily, very, very stealthily.
the gamer in me wants to complete the map.
I hate you so much.
Are we trying to be stealthy?
Nah.
Make
I
sure
have
they don't-
Yeah,
Healthy as I can be.
I would like to
I'm a-
creep.
Stealth
I'm gonna
checks.
cast past cloud. I'm gonna cast past cloud trace.
Oh, you beautiful, beautiful bastard.
So beautiful. Can't wait to roll.
Well, that'll be
40
useful.
Anyway, stealth
Man,
check.
I'm so glad I rolled a nat 20, but I have disadvantage, so now I rolled a 3, so dirty 20.
Nice.
That's a 17. That's with the plus 10, by the way. I rolled a 2.
They rolled one lower than me, didn't you?
That's 36. 36.
Oh wow, everybody's rolling low.
The 36?
36. Everyone's rolling low.
All right.
Yeah, because with her plus and the plus 10,
Yeah, I rolled a 12. It kind of sucks.
Alrighty. Well, as
what
you
did Tato get?
You want me to roll stealth, really?
It-
Yeah,
with,
plus 10.
with the plus 10. On top of whatever your
16.
regular plus is.
Oh, 16.
16.
Oh, okay.
all right.
That's the lowest number,
Anyways, as you
which
all
still isn't
I have
bad.
disadvantage, you know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same here. I rolled a nat 20 and a 3.
Anyways, as you're all walking down the path, or I guess creeping down the path, you spend some time fiddling with the lock, trying to get the door open. And as Ellie hears a click, it swings open. And you go deeper into this downward slope. And you notice that as you walk deeper and deeper, it's getting hot. Like uncomfortably hot, to the point that Enyo and Tato are currently sweating themselves out of their armor.
Beishra's fine. He's cold-blooded.
Exactly. But
We'll
I,
never let you do this way. Ever. It's not gonna happen.
but as you get deeper, you see flashes of light in the distance. And you hear the sounds of yipping and squalling, things running to and fro. You hear the sound of metal slamming against metal. As you peek around a corner, you see in a room there are kobolds running about with pieces of scrap metal and weapons in tow. Bringing them to other kobolds that look similar to those tinkerers that you had run across. And
Kill those
s-
motherfuckers
They
first.
seem to be working on something, but they don't notice you.
Hey, Inyo. Did you take the bramble spell today?
What?
Did-
Talk to me normally. What the? You played a player. What are you saying?
Player to player.
Spike growth, motherfucker. Spike growth.
I don't
And-
have spike growth. I can't change them like that.
As a ranger, you know all of your spells, right? And you pick and choose at the end of a long rest, right? Like a druid.
I thought you did that after a level up on Ranger.
I don't know. I've never played a ranger. I thought they like
No, they're
just
level up.
did kind of. Oh fuck! Never mind. I thought they did the same thing as druids.
I'm only a half caster, bro. Paladins can't do that shit.
I know. Oh. Well, I didn't know that about rangers. Sorry. Continue. My bad.
Best I could do is entangle and actually use that spell for the first time.
Funny.
That actually would be a pretty good spell to use.
That
did
shit
you make
was
him-
funny.
Did you make a map for
So-
this one already, Corvus?
So shut up.
Not yet, but I can make an impromptu map if you guys want to start a fight.
Is it please no?
I really don't want to start a fight. Can we just avoid these things? Like, just fucking avoid it.
What is it something like big they're making, or are they just making small shit like the bombs from before?
No, they're working on something big. As you're looking at it, looks like a much larger version of the commissar, or not the commissar, the Inquisitor's armored chariot.
They're making a fucking tank.
No. Good, you know what? I don't want to play anymore. I don't like this game.
Is that what you're telling me? They're basically making a fucking tank.
Mm.
So wait. Here's the question: Is
Draw it
something
up.
supposed to pull it,
Um, you don't
or are
see
these
where
kobolds doing like a steam engine thing?
you don't see where there's something to pull it, but they're also building it, so they could have just not built that yet.
Okay. And with Beishra's a very unfortunate intelligence score. Well, I have a lower charisma score than I have an intelligence, but
Draw it out for me. I want you to draw it.
I want to draw it. Alright, 1 second. I gotta look something up. Imagine if I just copy pasted an M1 Abrams.
Just dang it.
Just- oh, that's an Abrams. Fuck.
Alright, give me a second. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da. To refresh my memory on what this thing looks like. Alright, I am going to clear this drawing.
Also, aside from the tank question, does the path lead further, or is this the only option?
It looks like it leads further. There's a couple different pathways on different corners.
Okay.
Like, thinking about it, if they're making this here, there's another exit somewhere else.
Well, they're definitely not fitting it through Ellie's hole, that's for sure.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be back.
That was a little small. Is it bigger than the pathway that we're in now? I'm assuming so.
It would be a tight squeeze, but it could actually probably get through that pathway. In its
Pretty sure.
current, like, half-built state.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to go this way. Is there like a bigger pathway we can see?
Yeah, there are two significantly larger pathways on the other side of the room.
Are any of them dragon sized?
They're very big. I don't know. You don't know how big the dragon is.
I've seen the dragon.
From a distance.
It flew right over me.
It's still a distance, but no. Yes, a dragon could probably fit through it. This is not to scale. I'm not, like, balancing it with, like, how big the fucking squares are. This is just a rough drawing.
It's a
Welcome.
triangle.
I missed.
It's the food pyramid.
Not the food pyramid.
Is that a gun? I can shoot it.
Alright.
Oh, that's what the tank looks like.
Bro, we can easily take down. We just gotta wait for it. We just gotta hijack that vehicle, bro. We can take down a dragon with that shit.
I am not pulling that thing.
Look,
Why not?
I can shoot the gun.
You're possible.
I want to state, it's a cannon, but
I can shoot it. If it fires, I can shoot it.
He said,
I don't even
he
have to
said,
reload.
if it uses gunpowder, I got you.
If it doesn't use gunpowder and still shoots, I got you.
Ballista or ballistics? I got it.
That's good. I like that one. Oh shit.
Thank you.
I feel like Corbin would go down that shit.
It's American.
You can try to use it, but I make no promises how that goes for you.
One of them little one of them little tinkerer fuckers didn't put it to 200 pounds of and it explodes when you fire it the first time.
I'm gonna look around. Is there any failed versions of this again?
I mean,
Or is this the prototype?
there are piles and piles of fucking scrap metal and wood everywhere. Who knows if that could have been one at one point.
Guys, I see big guns. I'm gonna hijack big gun.
No, no. I think the
Guys.
only one that's small enough to even do anything with it is.
I'll fucking roll.
I mean, it's big enough that maybe two of you could fit into that, or one Beishra.
Oh, one base sure. Listen. All we need is base sure hiding behind it. And he's protected by pushing it.
Why do I gotta push it?
So
Because you're a bit.
Look. You know what? I'll make a deal with you.
No.
If this thing is dragon killing worthy, I will push it for hours. If not, you're helping.
Quick question, boys.
Yeah.
If, would you consider a cannon a weapon?
What the fuck else would it be? What the?
All right, so cool. So would I be able to, if I got in there, to cast elemental weapon on them?
Yeah.
But DM starts regretting his decisions on what he let the ranger do.
I'll make it a magical cannon.
Shit. Alright,
We gonna make ooh, we gonna make Tato carry the extra munition.
Pay him 5 gold.
Why am I carrying so many cannonballs? Because you're getting paid to do it. Shut the fuck up.
Not hearing a no.
Sorry, I actually got a text message. I need to reply to this real quick.
Like, I could change it to thunder damage, now it's gonna be extra loud.
Sorry, guys. I will be right back with you.
Yeah, take all the time you need. The longer you take, the less we die.
Also,
Is that the
let's
theory?
play.
I know. I
Well,
have to
ye-
take this message. Can't ignore this one, but I'll be with you in just a minute.
Oh, no hate. No hate. Go for it.
I can talk to Lulu in chat. Hi, Lulu.
Okay. I'm back. You have my attention. So what was the question?
Can he cast elemental weapon on the cannon?
Yeah.
Wait,
Fuck, I guess we're hijacking a tank.
Guess I need to make a battle map.
it's going to be our new chariot that carries around Bronson.
Alright.
No, no, no,
something
you-
that we
you-
don't know
you-
how to use at all.
No, you
We'll
don't need to
figure it
make a
out.
battle map. We're gonna like throw Ellie in there. Stealth kill everything.
No, chat, I absolutely love this. They're going to steal the thing that they don't know if it works, and they don't know how to drive it. Giving up any chance they have at sneaking through this, and having to fight a bunch of kobolds.
So as a joke, we're stealing the tank. As a real question,
Are we stealing the tank?
are we stealing the tank?
That's also the thing. Do we want to get out of here and try to get more people here that's going to probably die, or what?
Like above game, I don't know if this dragon is level 9 player friendly.
Yeah, honestly, I say we get the fuck out.
I have the utmost faith that you guys can fight the dragon.
It's just the kobolds.
Oh, that's gonna make a difference.
I have nothing but faith in you guys to fight the dragon in your current state.
We just have to get there first.
But I need to know what the party's doing.
Beishra would like to sneak past, although he has a vendetta against tinkerers.
These guys ain't hurt you.
He understands that there are things that are.
So, I see that you put a line through one of the paths.
It's not a doorway. It's I accidentally drew a line through the path.
Okay. Do we see any, like... Do I see any, like, lightning from one of the tunnels? Or no?
You get the sense that what looks to be like several pools of lava around the room are emitting a lot of light, and it's kind of drowning out other light.
Lava. Damn, we're deep. This is not a mountain. This is a volcano.
Cool.
That's a problem for the people of Brompton in about 100 years, but
And not for me today.
And you'll put some moisture on his finger and raise his up to see feel any wind coming from one of the directions on the tunnel.
Anyways.
yeah, the southern tunnel, the one under you guys. No.
But
Here.
we're underneath us, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Turns out it. As we go down that path, turns out it was the dragon farted.
Alright, here.
The dragon.
Here, let me. You got your
I know
North? south,
Of course.
west.
Oh no.
That is the most fucked up looking E I've ever drawn, but I guess we're here
Bro, that's a
now.
big ass E. I'm not gonna lie. You made the end so small, you just progressively Alright, so is there like things we can hide behind or something while we're trying to make our way through, or where are they mostly
I haven't populated this map because I didn't plan on using this map, but there are piles of scrap and different like workbenches that you could sneak through if you hug the walls.
I say we should head south.
Yep. And we sneaky, sneaky. That's totally fine by me.
Is my past trace still up, please?
Yeah, your past that trace is still up.
Do you want
No, you guys are good for now.
Yeah, I say we should go south. Anyone else object?
Lead the way, Captain.
I'm following you.
Alright. You all take the southern path, and it goes a little bit deeper. You pass several cave openings, and as you look to your left or your right, you see large nurseries, almost exactly like the ones that you had fought in previously. Keep going.
Just as we're sneaking and Beishra sees all the nurseries, he has a thought that creeps into his head, and he's gonna tell it to everybody.
Oh, go ahead.
If we kill this dragon, what's gonna keep all of these fucking kobolds in check?
Oh, we're just gonna have to kill them too, I guess.
Guess we'll
Oh god.
Yeah, no, we need to leave.
You guys understand that I'm kind of like old, right?
You die out here, we'll, you know.
Look,
We can do
man,
the burial.
you're already balls deep in the hornet nest. Like, you might as well finish. You, right?
Who's gonna keep track of the big kobold?
If we kill the dragon, they might worship you instead. You're the better dragon.
Somebody's gonna have to talk for me because I don't do well with public speaking.
Look, we already have the next monarch. It's the baby in her bag.
Oh my god, oh no.
Oh, that's, you know what? I like that plan.
Second, I have to consult my list of surviving kobolds real quick.
We need to get out of here.
He pulls out a scroll that keeps going because we've only killed 100 of his 5,000.
Hey, you're giving yourselves too much credit. You've only killed 86. 80,
Alright, we killed
80
86 of his 5,000.
87.
he said it was-
if I
he said it was
remember
in the
correctly,
triple digits.
It was under 1,000. Yeah.
80, yeah.
So 999.
So it's 86. 87 if we count the one that immolated himself because I failed a check.
And you're counting the ones that lit themselves on fire?
That would be the one
what-
that immolated himself because
Oh,
I
that's
failed the
the
check.
only one. Okay, that's the only one.
Well, he was the only one there. I will give you this. There are less than 200 kobolds before I have to resort to drastic measures.
What drastic
Drastic.
measures?
Jurassic
Oh.
dragon.
No, I don't. I don't
think it's
think
drastic
the
measures,
dragon
it's
is drastic measures. I think drastic measures is now there's a horde,
So
and we don't have enough attacks per turn.
I told you guys at the start of this. I have a 3-digit number before drastic measures. Drastic measures is a Word document that I have saved on another account that I have to pull up and go over the battle plan.
So you full on knew when we was coming here, there's no way for us to clear out this fucking kobold dungeon.
No, you can't kill them all, but you can make them leave.
Hey, above game, Enyo, or Tato, or Ellie, spellcasters. Do you have any kind of like earth tremor spells?
Okay, so I'm a paladin, bro.
Cause
Smite all the way.
we can just activate the volcano and burn all of them while we run.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that strong.
Activate volcano. Run, Lycac. Run for your lives.
And then warn the town on the way.
I mean, if you just need a big boom, like, I got thunder stuff.
You have to move the earth, and it's got to be a lot more than I think that. So
Yeah. No, that's thaumaturgy.
Oh, no, that's not.
So as we're walking, stealthily,
Stealthily, of course.
The fuck out of here.
The thing in here. Yeah.
everybody following Inyo to whatever path he leads us.
As you follow it down, the smell of sulfur starts to become overwhelming. And you can hear a faint, I'm trying to think how to describe this sound. You hear the sound of wind blowing through the hot wind blowing through the cavern into your face.
Specifically hot.
It is
It's
a hot
wintertime
wind.
outside.
It is winter outside. Well, it's fall outside.
Close enough. It's not gonna be hot then.
No.
That just guided us to listen to the fucking volcano.
We're gonna die. I just like to say, guys, follow me. We can do it. Like, yep.
But
Just your fucking stuff.
as you walk, doing your best to ignore the nurseries, you see a light at the end of the tunnel. And as you get closer and closer, you see, does this work? Now, better question, did I finish this? Alright, I didn't
As-
finish the map. I didn't.
As we're walking and Corvus is fixing, just, I thought you weren't supposed to go towards the light.
Towards the wind.
Just keep all of that in mind for the next couple hours. Don't look this way.
Yeah. Oh, advertisement on Twitch.
Oh, perfect timing. Gives me a few extra seconds to draw the shittiest lava pool ever.
The heart of the volcano was. The heart of the mountain.
Trust me, the lava's not gonna be what kills you if you die here.
The Evers.
I'll wait until the ad ends. And then I'll describe what you see.
We're good.
Okay, ad's over. Awesome. As you all creep and look into the into the heart of the volcano, as Enyo so gracefully put it, you see a pool of lava with a large rock platform in the center of it. A dragon currently sitting on a pile of silver and gold, looking up at a hole in the top of the cave, or in the top of the mountain. And for the first time, the rest of you that aren't Ellie can see the faintest glimmer of light in the distance.
I like how it was like, yeah, let's just get out of here. I managed to drive us deeper into it.
So what you're telling me is this dragon made its home at the exit of the volcano.
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
red
I
dragon.
told you there was a. You remember when we first walked into this cave? And I said, this hole is too small. There has to be one that the dragon can enter. Let's go find
I
it.
remember.
And
Yep.
they sure decided he's going to keep going forwards.
So, yeah, what are we gonna do? About
We did-
mapping?
We didn't even have to deal with all these fucking kobolds.
Could've just climbed to the top of the-
That was my thing. Let's climb to the top.
So
Look,
here's
I don't know.
my question.
I don't know about you, but I couldn't survive that fall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's your question. How are you gonna survive the way down?
Look, man, in Minecraft you can lava plunge.
Ellie
Lava
always
plunge.
named one her
If you land in lava, you take no fall damage.
Ellie, I don't think it matters if you land on your feet because the two options
be
are
broken.
hit lava or hit rock that dragons sleep on.
The way I also see it is like, depending on how big the hole is, yeah, base strip, cut down a tree up there and throw it in there. I make a spear.
Start dropping logs on the fucking dragon.
Start dropping spikes onto the fucking dragon.
Also, Ellie, there's a third option of where your landing spot is, and it's called Dragon Mouth.
Yeah. The dragon belly, you know? I think this
So
You're a midnight snack. And then, but an angry snack because it doesn't work.
So, I do. Are we going to attempt this thing or no? Are we going to try running with this video?
Herbs.
we can probably talk our way out of this, right? Dragon
You know what? You know what? We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, guys. If we TPK while fighting a dragon,
In
it's
the
been
dungeon.
a good game.
How far away is it from us?
It is currently 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 feet.
There's a thing I can do as a ranger,
Mhm.
and it's not a spell. I don't know what you would want to call this.
It's probably
It
an
does require-
ability.
Huh?
It's probably an ability since you specified not a spell.
Yeah, it's an ability. It's called Hunter Sense.
Okay.
And at third level, I gain the ability to peer at a creature and magically discern how best to hurt it. As an action, choose one creature seen within 60 feet of you. Immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are. If the creature is hidden from divination magic, you sense that it has no damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
What?
I said, yeah, you can do that. Let me look.
I'm asking Silk.
Oh,
Silk is over here.
It's gonna be good. I was saying okay, it just wasn't enough.
Alright.
No, sorry. I was like, okay. Okay.
Let's see. As you are looking at it, using your magical ranger eyes.
You cut out.
I said, as you look at it using your magical ranger eyes, you get the sense that it has an immunity to fire.
That was pretty obvious.
You get this overwhelming, ominous feeling. Fire
Like
doesn't
a-
do anything.
Like I think fire is a no go. I guess it's kind of.
Look, man, I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's the only thing on the stat block.
Oh,
I was hoping for some type of vulnerability here.
You know, I figured it would have one, but I was wrong.
I was hoping for like it's like the Hobbit. He's missing his skull and his
Missing a scale of his underbelly.
You get the sense that the dragon will die if you kill it.
Oh, good.
Rox, we got this.
It's fucking beautiful.
We got
It's like
this.
This is the
Just-
best weakness ever.
just Enyo looks back and is like, guys, I think it's immune to fire damage. Everybody else looking at it sleeping in lava. You don't say.
Yeah, don't say.
Fucking wild.
That one's lava damage. This is fire damage I'm talking about. Totally different things.
Oh, excuse me. It's immune to wet fire.
It's immune to
Immune
wet
to wet
fire.
fire, cool.
exactly.
Cool.
Okay. Well, we know it's
Put that in the famous last word. Come on, it's immune to wet fire.
Here, I'll add it real quick.
If you think it's worthy enough.
I'll add it. It was pretty funny. I'm also gonna add. You get the sense it will die if you kill it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So since it can't see me, I'm also going to bonus action slash pray open because that's also an ability, not a spell. Fuck you.
I'm gonna bonus action to it because fuck.
So how long does Slayer's Prey last?
The benefit lasts until I finish a short or a long rest, or if I designate a different creature.
Oh
So-
shit. Okay. So since we're only 25 feet away, I would say before we pop this off, Ellie, you should probably Hexblade's curse the thing, or hex it.
Sure.
Again, before we pop this off, because that on.
Well, it depends. It depends how long. Wait, yeah, 'cause if my shit only lasts a minute.
I think it's happening right now, like as is.
Oh, then yeah, fuck it.
Actually,
Hexblade curse it.
Question:
And-
before we roll initiative, obviously this is going to lead to a combat, and it is currently almost midnight for me. Do you guys?
Another time.
Yeah, I was gonna say we want to save this for next week.
So nobody use any like necessary abilities.
Yeah.
I will say, if allowed, I'd like to bum rush the dragon before we start initiative and try to sneak it.
Surrounded by lava.
It is surrounded by lava.
I can make that jump, so it's not touching the lava specifically.
He's gonna flap his tail in the air when he jumps.
How did Behishra die? He got tail whipped into a pool of lava and burned to death.
yeah.
You know what? You know what? I have a swim speed.
Oh God, no, no. The panic.
Oh,
Base
oh.
is like getting out his fucking floaties, and Ellie's no.
Don't stop that.
If it eats Spacer, I'm gonna give him a bomb first.
Oh. Actually, fun fact. Everybody thinks that if you jump into lava, you'll sink. You'll actually bounce off the top of it as you burn to death horribly.
it is hard.
On a side note, for I get we're like kind of like ending here. But hey Tato, have this potion of invisibility. It's gonna hear you clink clink clink, but it's not gonna know where it's clink clink clinking from.
Right, alright. I mean, I'll try it. It's not like you can't smell me from a mile away, but
So,
alright.
Don't worry, it won't be able to see where you're clink clink clinking from. The dragon merely hears clink 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 and 15-foot cone of fire breath.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, the dragon only has a 15-foot fire. We're fine. Not the usual 60-foot cone that most dragons have. We're good.
Yeah,
May not die, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna die.
immediately. Hold on. Immediately.
Actually,
anybody-
how much
is anybody
fucking
resistant to
breath
fire?
does it
No, necrotic.
Okay.
I'm on the wrong side of them.
have? Yeah, this is true. Actually, I actually haven't looked at the fucking fire breath stat block. Is it 60 feet?
Usually, that metagame speak, which
That's
is
fair.
not gonna happen in game.
Well, yeah. I'm just like, legitimately, it's been a while since I've run one fucking dragon. Anywhoosies. I'm gonna find somebody to raid out to. But hey, you guys found the dragon. Yay.
I told him to stay. Yeah.
All right, so Enyo's already got Slayer's Prey on it, and that's the only thing anybody's used so far.
Alright, I already exited out my notes, so Enyo, please, like, make a note that you did that, so, I remember.
And just a small amount of backpedaling while we're still in stream. Things are happening in game. Just a very small amount. Were there any dead bodies on the pathway to where we got here, or to where? Yeah, the whole path we traveled. Was there any corpses? Not bones, but things that still had flesh on them.
No, none of them made it this far.
Son of a bitch. Hey, Enyo, can I have that egg? I'm gonna eat it.
Why?
For nefarious reasons.
For various reasons, Jesus
My cobalt orphanage.
Christ.
Do you have any idea how many nurseries like it?
I don't want to go back after we fight this thing.
How else we leaving?
There's
Because
two
I
paths
can't
to be-
fly.
There's 2 other paths.
Son of a bitch. Look, if shit pops off, I'm eating that fucking egg.
No, it's mine. Like you said, there's other
Fine.
hatcheries.
If Bayshore
Fine.
eats the egg, I'll give him a hit point back.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
But he was full health. How do you hurt himself?
Well,
I'm not saying
I
now,
am
I'm
at
just
full
saying in
health, but
general.
also if I eat the egg, I get temporary hip.
You bitch.
Just one temporary hit point.
You
No,
backstabbing
it,
bastard.
it's 4, not just 1.
Oh, that's not enough to justify it. I feel it's still justify it.
But it, wait,
How
wait,
much
wait,
is your
wait.
baby worth?
Wait,
10 hit points.
it's 4 temporary hit points and 1 regular hit point.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wait. Just trade it all for a permanent hit point. Plus 1 to your total.
Oh fuck, the raid happened. I didn't do any of my outgoing shit. Anyways,